Come on. All right. That's there. And comments be over here.
What's up, man? What's up, y'all? I got you.
Derrica, did you send your request? Did you send your request? Bring this on here.
All right. How do I check the request? I ain't been alive in a minute.
Hit that camera button right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, to everybody on here. I told y'all what my exit strategy was. I was getting out the way at some point. And y'all watching my exit strategy in real time. You feel me? So I'm going to keep saying this shit in 10 years. Niggas going to be like, oh, man, they were luckier. Nah. Y'all really watching from 3 and 6 years old to now 12 and 15. And y'all finna watch the old man. I'm 32. Y'all finna watch the old man get out the way. And I'm allowed them to take over. So y'all have fun. Y'all get used to doing this. Talk y'all shit. Empower these people. If they children watching, empower their children. Y'all know we have fun. We like the bullshit, but we like the politics. So get these people what they need. Get them something that they can hold on to tonight, that they can get to their babies, or they can get it themselves. And yeah, y'all enjoy yourselves.
All right.
And y'all, I'm just saying this real quick. I'm that daddy that throw you in the water and let you swim. So I ain't finna sit here and hold no hands or none of that. I'm finna put they on YouTube live and they on Instagram live. And they gonna keep doing this shit till they become a master at it and they know how to crank this motherfucker up without me at all and handle that business. I tell y'all since day one, if you die on your children tonight, what are they gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna show y'all in real time what mom's gonna do tomorrow. And I'm gonna remind y'all again. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all remind them about how many catalogs we got left and how they work. I'm going on, y'all.
You'll close the door so I don't hear Derrick audio, please. Thank you. What's up, y'all? I ain't really I'm hella nervous to be on live right now. I don't really go live like that, especially by myself. So excuse me if I stutter or if I seem like I'm rambling. I'm trying to adjust to this. Like he said, we trying to learn how his tactics go throughout his day-to-day. So it's gonna be hard to adjust to being on live. And Derrick, are you gonna speak?
Derrick, don't do that. What's up?
Hey, where y'all checking in from though? I gotta ask that question all the time. Whether it be me, Derrick, or him, we're gonna ask that question. So where y'all checking in from? New York, Las Vegas. I used to live over there. Kansas City, Ohio, Detroit, Texas. I love Texas. Oh, and y'all, just to remind you, we got a 2-for-1 deal going on. You purchase a catalog, it's completely for free. You also get lifetime access to our private mentorship. You're going to be learning from me about gun education, self-defense, home defense, situational awareness, how to handle confrontation, things like that. Derrica is going to be teaching you what exactly? Because I forgot. You had a list.
I'll be teaching people about self-love, self-care, self-defense. It's pretty much like how to take care of yourself and how to be there for yourself mentally and emotionally. And I'll be teaching you how to protect yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. All those.
Okay. And also you're gonna be learning from members of our team, along with a couple of aspects from my dad.
About money making. Make sure you save this live. When they say give you the option to save it, don't end it.
All right.
Hey man, stop all that whispering, man. Talk some motherfucking bass in your voice.
I
Want to be all shy and shit.
I don't like being on. I don't. That's not. It's not. I don't like being on live. I'm just not really
You know,
used to
let
being
me
on live.
let me help y'all out real quick. Derrica,
Yes.
I want you to talk your shit. Brag about yourself right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know how to. Well, only at the age of 12, I know how to cook like a lot. I know how to make Alfredo. And mind you, I know how to make all the stuff homemade without no sauces, nothing. I know how to make all this by myself. Just give me the tools and I got it. I will have a whole 5-course meal done. On the other hand, I also know how to shoot. I am ambidextrous. I know how to shoot with both hands if needed. So if I ever were to get in a situation where I couldn't use my left or my right, I still could protect myself if needed.
And there's not a lot of people. Oh, my bad for cutting you off. I was saying there's not a lot of people who are ambidextrous. Like I'm not ambidextrous at all. Like as soon as if I try and shoot with my left hand, I'm going to end up shooting the next lane, or I'm just ended up shooting the sky by accident. So I hate shooting ambidextrous. Always the right hand.
Keep going, Derrica. Let us hear more.
Well, for a very, very long time, I've been pioneering young black kids with firearms. I've been doing it ever since I was 3 years old. And if needed, I know how to protect my whole family on my own. And what else? It's a lot of stuff.
Hold on. Do not ever forget that you are a Grammy-nominated child. You've been Grammy nominated since you was 8, 9 years old. I know you really don't know the extent of that or how major that is, but like you are a Grammy nominated black girl from Tampa, Florida. You got 2 different skits on Royce the 5'9" album, which was Grammy nominated. So you ain't gonna get it now, but you'll get it later on down in life. Like, nigga, I lived 20 lives before I ever touched 13 because you're only 12. But Derek, go ahead, your turn.
I'm most definitely. I won't say most definitely, but it's arguable. One of the best shooters in the family. Even beating my grandfather, who's been in the Secret Service along with law enforcement. He been shooting longer than I've been alive. Same thing with him. And that only took me like maybe 3-4 years to achieve. It literally just took me a couple of times going to the gun range. I'm like, damn, I really am good at shooting. Like I can shoot at the same, like when we went to the range, shot one hole into a headshot, continuously hit that same hole 4 more times. That's how I knew I was definitely up there with the big 3. What else? I'm also one of the most well articulated people in our family right now. That's along with you, Derrica, our sisters, and my dad, of course. What else? What? That I don't really remember. I mean, I got. What can I brag about myself about? Oh, I'm one of the. Yeah, I'm like really one of the most well taught kid on firearms that most of the people that are watching this live right now are watching. Like, you really haven't seen another 15-year-old be able to take down an AR-15 and a Glock 47 or a Glock 42, sorry, in less than 10 seconds. There's really not a lot. You're not going to see a bunch of 15-year-olds being able to preach self-defense, gun education, not self-defense, situational. Or I already said that, but yeah, y'all can't really find another one.
All right, well, that's good. I just wanted y'all to get them jitters out and be comfortable, walking y'all power and talk y'all shit. So, all right, let's get to it. I'm out. I'm going. I'm getting the fuck out of here for real.
All right.
Can you read the entire Bible in one night? Fuck no, we ain't reading that shit in one lifetime. Hell no. Salute to y'all Bible, but fuck no. We not. Hell fucking no. We not even interested. But go ahead, y'all.
What do you guys like that do? I don't know what that means, but yeah, I got you. So yeah, me and Derrica I'm going to be discussing situational awareness. Derrica, what were you going to be discussing?
I'll be discussing self-love, self-care, independence, guns or firearms, all in general. And did I say independence already?
Yeah, you said independence.
Independence, self-sufficiency.
All right, so with situational awareness, there's been hella situations throughout the past couple of months where people ain't just been paying attention, or people just don't know how to read rooms. Like, I'll give y'all an example real quick. So there was in Las Vegas at this school called Rancho High School. I don't know if any of y'all seen this on the news, but a bunch of kids started jumping one kid because he wasn't paying attention. And they was trying to steal his stuff, and they had ended up beating him. But then his friend tried to help him, and then they started beating on his friend. And then boom, he ended up dead the next day or the following day. Sorry, when he arrived to the hospital. And the thing is, he was not paying attention at all. Like, he was just minding his own business, not looking around where he was. North Las Vegas is notorious for gang activity, ignorant niggas. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be some areas where niggas gonna try to steal your stuff, or they're gonna try to beat your ass for absolutely no reason. I used to live in North Las Vegas, so I'm kind of familiar with all that. And my thing, like, look, rest in peace to him, but at the same time, you got to be able to read the room. Like, me and Derrica have been taught to read rooms in any type of situation, no matter where we're at, no matter how small the room is or how big it is. Like, for example, we go in the bank, you got to be able to assess every single person that's in that room. Like, it don't matter what they're doing or how their demeanor is. Like, somebody, it could be an old dude, he over here spreading positivity, but at the same time, you got to keep a check on him. Like, see how much his eyes are moving, see how much his hands are moving, see if he got anything in his pockets that look like a knife, gun, pocket knife. Like, those really little knives that you can't really see. Let's say we go to the mall, like, you got to pay attention to every group, their attire, their attitude, the way they talk. And also, it's not even, it could be if they're like in straight silence. So that's also a red flag. Like, if I see somebody or if I hear somebody just not saying shit, I'm automatically going to pay attention to that one person in the corner of the room and just be like, just keep an eye on him because he might be a potential threat. Derrica, what are some other ways we practice situational awareness? I know we've got accustomed to taking firearms out in public. What else? Even with people we know, like.
Oh yeah, and you also gotta learn how to keep your distance from people. You cannot allow people to get closer than 5 feet. Right. If they get any closer than that, they are liable to be a threat to you, and they're liable to do anything they want to you. So you cannot let them get to a certain distance, or you may potentially be in trouble.
Right. So let me tell y'all this. There's just 4 things called, or the 4 conditions of awareness. There's white, yellow, orange, and red. White, or the condition white, is when you're just not paying attention at all. You're on your phone, you're nonchalant, you're not paying attention to any part of your surroundings. You letting anybody bump into you, anybody get within 10 feet of you. Condition yellow being you're on your toes, like, you understand, like, there is threats out there. There could be potential threats out there, but you're not really going to take much consideration into it. Condition orange being, well, there is a threat out there. There is a potential threat, so you have to move differently. That's when you're in the act of evading that potential threat. And then condition red is where there actually is a threat. You're the one in danger, and you got to figure out a way to defend yourself or evade the situation. So, see, I'm more of a talk my way out of a situation, like, regardless of anything. Like, it could be a fight. Listen, I'm not scary. It's just that I'm more of a calm person. I'm a peacekeeper. Like, I don't like violence in general. So I'm just gonna try and talk my way out of the situation. If I can't, then violence will definitely be utilized. But yeah, I'm very I stay very aware of my surroundings. I don't even like going outside. Like, I'm just like my dad. Like, I always want to be in the house because I just like, bro, I don't know if this person gonna do something. Like, why is this person getting so close? Like, Derrica, you know how we be in Publix, Mela Malaya walking ahead of us, and then somebody just gonna walk right into their shoulders, and then
we have to do that. They get like this. It's kind of like almost like a line. Mm-hmm. So last time we were in Publix, Daddy was behind me, I was behind the girls, and the girls were behind you. So it was like a line. So we know how to stay in line, make sure nobody bumps into us, and make sure we don't get hit. That.
Right. We damn near have a formation, y'all. Like, we already have a plan on how we can walk in the store and then easily walk out. We already got a plan of what we're gonna buy, so we ain't gotta get anything confused. Especially for the little ones. Mela Malaya always stay in front of us at all times, crossing the street inside the store, because there'll be people on the side of us, and they'll just try to merge, and then they'll try and hit them. So we gotta shield them. Like, yeah, and listen, y'all, for the little ones, you need to understand they are way more accessible to harm than you are, because since you're bigger, they're gonna definitely try to target the little ones, since they could get away with way more things. Like, for example, there used to be these techniques. It's still around, but it's not that popularized anymore. they would literally like have needles on them and walk past somebody and then walk away because they're in the crowd. They don't know who just did it to them. So yeah, there's definitely a reason why, like you can see me walking past somebody, I'm going to freeze. Like I'm literally just going to freeze, stand still, and just wait for that person to walk past me because I'm just like, bro, if you do something, I already know how I'm going to move different. If you got a knife, I'm just going to move, like literally just walk away or just dip. If I see a gun, I'm pulling out a gun. And if I see you just want some type of confrontation, you want some type of attention, then I'm not gonna go ahead and entertain that. I don't entertain bullshit. Derrick, remember that Chinese lady that had bumped in you at the elevator?
Yeah, daddy, he grabbed her. I was like, what else? I was like 5. I was like 5. We were in Houston, and I was in front of Dad, but the Chinese, she was next to me, and she had like pushed me and told me to go, like walk at the elevator because the doors had opened, but I was waiting on Daddy move to actually move. And then when the lady had like pushed me and told me to go, Daddy had grabbed her arm.
Yeah, he grabbed her arm and said, "Hey, you just bumped in it." Nah, was I there for that? I think I was there for that. I just wasn't paying attention to that at all. But somebody just posted a video yesterday of a man trying to snatch a 3-year-old in front of the parents. Yeah, y'all, this shit is crazy. Like niggas are just getting more bold now. Like they will clearly snatch your child at the park and then walk away like nothing happened. And if you not having common sense, doesn't trigger in your head, your child, your daughter or son, or whoever you got going on in your situation, gonna get snatched the fuck up potentially. And let's just keep it a buck right here. They're gonna potentially get raped, killed, beaten. Like they're
trafficked.
Yeah, trafficked.
It's
like
a lot. It's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah,
possibilities
hundreds of possibilities, and y'all just don't. Or not saying y'all specifically, but there are some individuals who are just more oblivious to like letting the kids do whatever they think they want to do. What other example could I give of that? Situational awareness. Okay, let's talk about teaching the kids situational awareness. Like this, okay, so how I said earlier about how you should see how your children react to violence, see how they react to being around a bunch of people. And what I mean by that is like take them to like a populated place. If they seem like they're like the chatty type, that means that they're going to have a high possibility of not being able to take on a threat because they're going to have too much sympathy. I'm like that. Like I have sympathy for people, but not too much. Like there's a cap limit.
Yeah, it gotta be a line. See, I have sympathy, but it stops like real short.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't let your sympathy go too long because people might take advantage of it, and then you're harmed in some way because they took advantage of your sympathy.
Yeah, y'all. It's not just a physical thing when it comes to situational awareness. It's also more of a mental thing because you got to know how you gonna react to certain threats. Like if I know there's a shooter somewhere, and like for example, y'all know I go to public school, right? I went to public school. Every time we had a little drill or something about a shooter, they would tell us immediately go under a desk. And my first thought is like, why the fuck would I go under a desk? He has
going under a desk gonna help.
Right. He got an M6. He got an M16.
To the threat. It still can easily walk into the classroom and lift up the desk and get to you.
Right. That's why if you're going somewhere or if you're going to a building that seems like it's filled with a bunch of people who can be potential threats, y'all need to be able to assess every single exit within that room or within that building, whatever it is. Like it could be somebody's house. Check the back door, any open windows, any accessible doors, any accessible big ass vents or something, like anything that's able to just make you safer and leave the situation. Like when I'm in school, I recognize every single exit. Like I know where to go if somebody was just walking in here from any side. Like, right, that's what I'm saying. He can still see you under there. Like, what the hell did that finna do? Or me sitting in the corner and just being quiet. It's not like the nigga went to school too. He probably gonna know the drill better than we do. So he just gonna bust in there. Boom, 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 boom. 16 kids dead. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like, and then another thing with school, like they're promoting you to stay less safe in order to keep everybody else safe. But then again, most people are going to value themselves. Like me, if there's somebody that comes in with an M16 and that's school, I'm going to leave. Like you can't hold me back. I'm just gonna stop whatever the fuck I'm doing, walk out that bitch, and then go home. I'm going home because I know I ain't got nothing on me to protect myself. So I'm obviously gonna take the smart decision and just leave the situation. Derrica, right now.
I got a question. question. How many of y'all got daughters? And whoever does have a daughter, drop one in the comments.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and drop one. Go.
Everybody has daughters.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, we got one. Yeah, we got another one.
All right, listen. So a lot of y'all that have daughters, I'm not saying it's y'all specifically. I'm just saying that a lot of individuals and a lot of parents, they like to baby their daughters specifically.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be tough on their sons. They'll tell them, "Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to make sure you do this, you that. You got to make sure you know how to protect yourself. You got to make stuff like that." But y'all not the same way with your daughters. So I've seen this like on social media to where it's like grown ass females, they'll think, oh, a man is supposed to come in and do this for me. They supposed to take care of me. They supposed to feed me. They supposed to buy me this. They supposed to buy me that. They supposed to pay the bills. They supposed to do everything for me. While you sitting on your ass. That's not how it works. You gotta know how to do stuff for yourself. Because if that man leaves you, what you gonna do? You're solely depending on him to do something for you. So that's why I feel like a lot of y'all as parents, if you do have daughters, young daughters at that, you should really teach them early. And you should teach them early how to be self-sufficient, how to be independent, how to have self-care and self-love for themselves. Because a lot of y'all do not teach your children that, especially your daughters. That is a really big thing for them.
Mm-hmm. What was I about to add to that? Because I was going to add to that. Yes. Okay. So look, I was gonna.
Daddy, you.
So with that, I was gonna say, a lot of people think that, or not. Okay. So Derrica, like you said, a lot of people are going to baby their daughters, but I've noticed there is a bit of change. Like not even people let their daughters go. Dad, can we not? Can we not? A lot of people.
Y'all want to boss up your life? Well, you better come get with it.
Yeah.
All right, bro. A lot of people are taking an initiative, which is very, very helpful. They're taking the initiative to to educate their daughters and enforce it more on the females versus the males, because the males naturally we're damn they're supposed to protect. So it's automatically our job to learn that stuff firsthand, how to defend themselves, especially how to defend themselves first before defending anybody else. But then again, y'all got to be able to enforce that to anybody, no matter gender. Like it doesn't matter if your daughter's a baby girl. Like no, that's the girl, or the world ain't finna treat her like the baby girl. They gonna tear her ass down and hopefully put her into the ground. Which is why Derrica especially has been getting more training than I have, because I've been able to adapt easily and I know how to like self-educate myself for all the things, which is why I'm so familiar. But Derrica still, like to this day, she still has training on firearms. She still has training on hand-to-hand combat. Ain't that right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know how to fight.
Yeah, we put.
Yeah, I know how to fight. I know how to fight and shoot.
Remember we should sit on niggas in jujitsu?
I was just gonna mention that too.
It was a part of it. Like
hey, y'all, real quick. And love to my white people, because you know I fuck with y'all. I learn a lot from y'all. But boy, them white people used to be so mad with Derrica. It's like, oh, she's too rough for my son, man. No, that ain't right. I'm trying like, hey, them little white boys are getting there and be like, yeah, come on, man. Next thing you know, she don't put a nigga in an arm bar, and their parents just looking like, you better get the fuck off my son. But you know how that was gonna go if that ever went anyway. But I'm out.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu was definitely fun, but they ain't like at all.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story real quick, and this definitely influenced me on learning about weapons and self-defense. So I'm gonna be honest real quick, y'all. In 6th grade, I was getting off the bus. Dad, I'm pretty sure you remember this story too. This dude had got mad.
I was so disappointed, y'all.
Listen,
so disappointed.
Look, y'all.
Every daddy out there, you either not experienced it or you gonna experience it.
No, listen, this is my
way. Children gonna do some shit that's gonna break your heart. Shit broke my heart.
Mm-hmm. No, look, this is like the most humbling, one of the most humbling experiences I ever had. So this little Mexican dude, his name was Martin, I think. He was on the bus with me. He had got mad because I had said something about what he was eating or his chips. And then I got off the bus. My AirPods are on blast. I'm walking away, and I hear somebody yelling my name, and I'm like, "What?" I turn around and they're like, "Bro, run!" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then I turn around. Mind you, I'm like 5 foot. Bro is like 6 foot tall, and he's like fat. So he was chasing me down. I'm sitting here like my house straight ahead. I start running down that sidewalk. Kept running. He caught up to me, and I dropped on my stuff. And immediately he started trying to square off with me. He knew he was too big to even like try to swing on me, so he literally just picked me up and slammed me as hard as he could. But it was on grass, so I was kind of fine except for the marks and stuff. But I was very upset. Like I didn't cry because I was hurt. I cried because I was more embarrassed, and I was like, "Why did that just happen?" My mama got so mad. She came outside looking for him. Like made me walk the neighborhood for like a whole hour, and then she gave me a whole lecture on awareness, and then when he got involved, he taught me a couple things about defending myself and how I should like learn more about it. And then after that, I got put in jiu-jitsu, and then I started learning more from him and the curriculums. And then after that, I was like, you know what, Dad, I'm ready to take this gun thing serious. Let me go ahead and get started. And yeah, that's where it came from. But that was a very terrible experience. And that was definitely me not being aware because I had my AirPods in full blast, back turn, not paying attention to nobody around me because we all thought it was jokes. But
No, and if that little nigga was on demon time, he definitely would have caught you slipping.
right.
Slipping.
Mm-hmm. But Derek,
What?
I was gonna say, have you ever had a humbling experience like that, or even anything close to that?
Nah, nobody ever fought me.
No, Derrick could be bullying shit.
Daddy, that is not true. I do not bully people.
Derek used to bully me.
Stop lying.
Derek used to bully me on a day-to-day
No, I
basis.
don't.
Yeah,
I'm very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Don't do that.
But yeah, I never allow something like that to happen again. Like he's definitely getting shot next time because that was definitely a worthy moment. And like you really do you know how close you got to be in order to slam somebody? Like I'm sitting here running around a tree trying to make sure I'm good, watching I'm starting to. Yeah, it was literally we in the middle of this is a tree.
Chase you around a tree?
Yeah, like a cartoon.
It's not a cartoon.
Like the movie?
Yes. I was hauling ass, and then he caught up to me, picked me up, and just slammed me on grass. And I'm like, damn, that hurt.
That's tough.
But you mean that's tough? That was very humbling. But
yeah, I don't think Daddy claims I bully people, but I don't bully people. I'm really nice.
Yeah, Derrica is. She's not nice. She's not nice. She can tolerate. Oh, and just letting y'all know, right now, y'all might want to go ahead and grab y'all catalog. There's only 600 left, y'all. With that catalog is all of Derrick Grace's work from 2012 to 2024. That's all his curriculums on money making, business building, guns, introducing guns to the children, parenting, because parenting is definitely big. Like if you're gonna have kids, you got to know how to parent. Because I'm pretty sure there are some beginners or some people who are still like inexperienced and don't understand this. There's a whole curriculum on it. I read not most of it. I read part of it. I'll say like maybe a couple tens of pages, but yeah, it's definitely some useful information in there. And along with getting a catalog, you get lifetime access to our private mentorship. Like I said earlier, gun education and self-defense, situational awareness for me. Derrick is going to be teaching self-love, self-sufficiency, self-care, self-sufficiency also.
I'll be teaching y'all about, just like Derrick said, I'll be teaching y'all independence, stuff about firearms. No, firearms in general. I'll be teaching y'all everything about firearms. Everything that I know, y'all will also know when y'all join the mentorship. I'll be teaching y'all about independence, self-sufficiency, self-care, self-love.
Derrick, hold up. Tell us some of the things that you do that makes you self-sufficient. Like give people, for the people that go get the catalog and get into the mentorship for free, give them an ideal of what their daughters are going to be able to take away from politicking with you.
Well, I would cook it. When it comes to cooking, I know how to do that very well. When it comes to self-sufficiency, when it comes to that, I know how to do a lot of stuff by myself. You can leave me on for a week. I'll be okay. I'll be able to cook, clean, whole house, top to bottom be clean. I'll make sure I know how to make sure to check all the doors, make sure every window, door, all the blinds shut, all that. I know how to know how to lock down the house, and I know how to make sure to protect myself if needed. So that's some of the stuff that they can take away from me. They gonna know how to they know how to protect themselves and the household that they are in.
And I got a question on the parents' behalf. What advice would you give a mom or a dad who has like an entitled daughter, or a lazy daughter that think the world revolves around her? Because there are a lot of girls, and especially grown ass women, with that mindset. So shit, what advice would you give a grown ass woman and a young woman about that entitlement and feeling like the world owed them something?
See, I'd probably be harsher when it comes to the adults, because grown asses, why you still acting like that? Too old for that. I'll probably be a little bit more softer with the kids because they kids, but the adults, they gonna get like the real harsh truth. Because you're grown, why you still acting like that? You too old to be acting like that. That's childish behavior. You can't act like you're centered around the world. You can't act like everybody is supposed to be waiting on you hand and foot. You gotta know how to do stuff for yourself. So if you just by yourself and alone, you ain't got nobody that want to be with you, no friends, no date, no none of that, you're gonna be assed out. You don't know how to do nothing for yourself. So you gotta fix that as a child and as a woman.
Yeah. Oh, and Derrica, what you said earlier about how to close your windows, how to close your doors, how to check all that. I'm gonna go ahead and tie that into home defense, because I feel like home defense is definitely more important than like outside defense, because that's where you spend most of your time. That's where you lay your head at. That's where you eat at. That's where your children are, or if you have children, that's where they all be. Y'all, here's what y'all should do. If you have a weapon, or if you have something that represents a weapon that could, I would recommend practicing clearing a home, y'all, because we do that like monthly. We literally go in this house like at dark, just go around at every single window, because we got a lot of areas to just leave this house. Y'all go ahead and check the back door, the side doors, front doors, get cameras installed, have an alarm system, have a code. Like I think we established a code like maybe about 2 years ago, if I remember correctly, on how we should be able to communicate with each other without letting somebody get a hint of what we're trying to convey. Also, we have weapons around the house. Like we know where to go if we need a gun, or if we need something quick access.
So if y'all are like, say if you and your family wants to create a home defense plan, y'all should have set places where certain weapons are that some of y'all know how to use. If not all of you know how to use firearms, that have like stuff like hammers, I guess, or baseball bats, or something that you can use that's heavy and that you can defend yourself with. Oh, you also have to have hiding spots. You also gotta have exit spots. So if something were to happen, say like a fire, y'all gotta have like a set spot. Y'all gotta have a family plan ready. Y'all gotta have a place to where y'all know, oh, we're gonna go through this way if this happens. So if a certain circumstance comes about, you have a certain plan for that certain circumstance.
Derrica. So we're not like we always do. We're not gonna give them too much, because like how business goes, we gonna have to go ahead and let them choose that for themselves. We're gonna let people make the decision to purchase the catalog, get into this mentorship, and learn all this information from us. Or y'all just might not take advantage at all. We only got 600 left, y'all. Use the payment plan at checkout. Only pay $25. Y'all click the link in the bio or derrickgrace2.com. And like I always say in the videos, we will see you there.